Welcome everybody to the first market watch that we do here on the channel on YouTube, and we are going to be taking a look at Romance Dawn. Now, Romance Dawn for the One Piece TCG has gone up so much in value in just this past month. It is ridiculous how quickly prices are going up. So, starting off with the Alvida box topper, this one is going for $24. Now, Alvida, it's box toppers. If you do not know what they are basically like promotional packs that come inside of a box, a booster box. So yeah, every booster box came with one of these box toppers, and you could have a few different ones, and we'll take a look at them later throughout this episode. But yeah, for example, just in this past few months, like what is it, November 26 to 28, this card was going for like $3.43, and now we're going all the way up to like $11.70. And if you check out the lowest listed, yeah, it's even worse. And you're going to see that trend. Let's take a look at Boa Hancock. This is going to be the parallel version. And good lord, what in the world happened here? Okay, well, let's check the pricing. First, this card was going for like about $46. And the market price hasn't even reflected the most recent sale, because it's at $56. But yeah, the lowest listed pricing right now is $178. This card just went to the moon, literally. It's incredible what has been happening. Box topper was going for like, what was it, a month ago? It was going for, of course, $2, and yeah, all of a sudden it just got bought out. Now it's going for like $8, but the lowest listed is going for 14. Everybody caught on and they started adding a premium to these cards. So yeah, Crocodile is a leader card, and good lord, this card for the longest time was going for like around $60. And if we look at the sales of this card, yeah, for the longest time, it was like about a $60 card. Well, yeah, there we go. Just last month, this card was going for $67.94, and now we're all the way up to $173. Prices are starting to stabilize a little bit, but good lord, this is ridiculous. If you've been holding on to cards like these, I would definitely try selling a couple and keeping one for your collection. I'm just angry. Look at this, $7. This card was going for like the longest time, went all the way up to $23.42, and the lowest listed, yeah, okay, that tracks. So yeah, Crocodile, it went up like crazy. So if you did like this artwork, at this point it is pretty hard to get nowadays, and the main reason why is because, you know what, it's the first set. All of the parallel cards of this set are going to start going up, so hopefully you can find them out in the wild. Maybe try to trade for them, because yeah, most of these alternate arts are going to be very hard to find nowadays. Moving on to the next card, we have Don Quixote Doflamingo. This is the parallel leader card, and these leader cards, I kid you not, this card for the longest was going for around this price, $140 to $163. Went all the way up to $169 market price, and the most recent sale is going for $359. And the lowest listed, yep, around $350, $359. Good lord, this card is just ridiculous. And this is not even a playable deck anymore. It gets rotated out in April, so maybe you might see this card drop a little bit. But yeah, this card has always been kind of high. If we look at the 1 year mark, this card was going for like about $248. So it kind of went back up all the way up to $300 now. So yeah, this card is just very expensive at this point. Moving on to Don Quixote Doflamingo, the parallel 3-cost card. This card, yeah, $41.74. Honestly, this card hasn't moved that much. Yeah, like a few months ago, it was going for like about $20. Went all the way up to 27, market price 29. So honestly, this card at this price is not that bad. If you like the artwork, I would definitely consider picking up a copy. Yeah, this is a really nice card, and it's a nice little blocker. The alternate art card looks really awesome, and he has all the strings in the background. It's just a great card overall. Going on to a playable copy, Dracule Mihawk, and this is the one thing that's good about this TCG. These cards are still usable. Like, you could still play with this. I think Blue Purple Luffy uses this card. So yeah, for $1.49, this is a very good card. It has started to go up a little bit, but just keep in mind, it gets rotated out in April. So if you want to use it, you have a few more months to use it, and then it's basically gone. These are not the cards that hold that much value. So it's good that players can still play the game, and collectors, well, now they actually have something to collect. because the parallel version, which was going for like about $40 just a week ago, yeah, now it's $65.90. So you can see right there the prices went all the way up right here. Everything just started getting bought out. And then the lowest listed, yeah, it's going for $65.90. So this is a really cool one. And it also has an errata version, so just keep that in mind. Look it up on the official Bandai Store website, and they tell you which cards have been errataed. So if you have the errata version, it's like the first print of that card. Moving on to the next one, Eustass Kid from Romance Dawn. This is a playable copy. For the longest, this card, at one point, this card went up to like almost $20-$30 a card because it was very playable in green decks. Right now, it's not used that much. And for $1.25, if you want to run it in a deck, it's pretty useful. We got so many of these sales. A lot of people were selling it. But yeah, it's $1.25 right now. So it's not that expensive. The alternate art card, on the other hand, hasn't moved very much. In fact, it's actually been on a downward spiral. So this is a perfect time for you to get one of these copies. The market price for this one was going for $26.98, and the lowest listed is around near mint $33, and then it goes up to $39.97. So yeah, if you like the artwork, this is a very underrated card. And if Eustass Kid is one of your favorite characters, this is a very good time to get this card. Moving on, next we have Inuarashi Box Topper. Even this card, it was going for like less than $2. But right now, the lowest listed is about $8.25. So yeah, it is what it is. Jack, this card for the longest time, same thing, going for $3. Lowest listed $12.69. Not that playable, but it is what it is. If you want a master set of OP01, it is what it is. It's $12 now. Moving on to Kaido. Good lord, $170. And it also has an errata version. Okay, so keep that in mind. Yeah, lowest was going for like about $50 just like a few months ago. And yeah, went all the way up to $93. And the latest sale was $200. So yeah, well, yes, pretty much, because these don't have that many good records. So actually, lowest verified is actually 300. So you could risk it with some of these other listings, but yeah, it is what it is. $170, you can try it, but I would go for like a verified store if you could. But yeah, it went up a lot. Going on to the Kaido playable, this is an interesting card. There are going to be some new cards that are going to be coming out in OP 14 and 15, I believe. But to be honest, it is what it is. It's just like a dollar card. You can probably get different ones. Yeah, there's a lot of this one. I really wouldn't worry too much about that copy. The alternate art, on the other hand, did go up. Yeah, it was going for like about $12, $14, and now it's going for like about $30. This one hasn't gone up too much. The artwork is really awesome. It has a lot going on, so if you are a fan, this one has not moved up too much, so it is a good card to pick up for your collection. Kinemon, $17.89 from a lowest listed of $5.48. Obviously the trend, it just, everything's been going up. But $18.90 for a card that used to be about maybe about $6, hasn't gone up too much. So if you like Kinemon, now is a good time to get this card before it potentially keeps on going up. Going on to King, $175, and let's see, the lowest listed is $187 verified. So yeah, this card is it was about like a $40 card. So basically I should just end the video and just say, hey, everything went up. Because yeah, everything basically did go up. Going on to the King Parallel, even this card, it was like a $5 card for the longest. Now lightly played, going for $20, and near mint, going for $28.89. And it's kind of mid, honestly, but it is what it is. Moving on to Oden, this parallel card, $190 now. For the longest, it was like a $50, $60 card, went all the way down in November, and boom, went all the way up to 88. And then that's when everybody caught on, and they started selling their copies for $200. Good lord. Believe it or not, this is just the regular copy. Now, this is something that you have to keep in mind. This card has officially been errated. So there's two versions of this card. What version are they selling? I don't know. It must be this one that says set up to one of your Supernova Straw Hat characters. There might be selling the pre-errata version for even more price, for even more expensive. So yeah, this card was like 30 cents and now it's going for 20 bucks. Good Lord, that is ridiculous. All right, and ooh, okay, so this card has a lot going on. 3 months ago, this card was pretty expensive, going for like almost $300. The PSA 10 copies, I don't even want to get into that. But this is the errata version. $800 for just the errata version is insane. Now imagine the pre-errata one. Yeah, that's even more expensive card. But yeah, this card has gone up incredibly hard. It's one of the first Luffy cards that has come out. And yeah, right now its lowest verified is going for like $800. This card just went to the moon and back and then went back up to the moon. It's just ridiculous how much it has gone up in price. But hopefully you were able to get your copies before this entire buyouts that happened. But if not, oh well. Going on to the playable copy, going for like $5. Even this card, like, good Lord. $1 card going all the way up to like, well, okay, that's not too bad. $5 a card. It's all right. But yeah, not that many decks are playing it. I think the only one that's playing this deck is Rayleigh. And Rayleigh is nowhere in the format right now, so it is what it is. But the alt art version, ooh, this card is really good. For the longest, it was going for about $46 to, oh, well, that one went up like crazy. Now it's at 120 to 115. If you can find it for, yeah, under $100 would be a great deal for this card right here. But just look at the artwork. I mean, this is just a fantastic card. Just look at that. Goodness. This card is amazing. Anyways, moving on. We have Nami. This is just a regular playable copy. It also has a pre-errata version as well, but even this copy is going for like $4 a card, so it's a very good playable copy. But I don't believe that this one is going to be rotated just because there is a manga version of this card, so it's still going to be playable after April, so that's great news. Going on to the parallel version, $425, and it also has a pre-errata version. Yeah, lowest listed is about $425. Then when you get to the near mints, $489. This card has just been, to be fair, this card has always been very expensive, but it always stayed at about $200. And well, right now it's just, yeah, actually, you know what? $489. Yes, it's expensive, but keep in mind, most recent sale was $779. So it looks like they were trying to pump this card up even more than it already has, but from 200 to 400, well, it is what it is. Nekomamushi box topper, $698. Yeah, it went up, but I mean, not by that much. So if you want this character, it's a good time to get this card. Perona box topper, $27. Okay, this card has always been kind of expensive, going to about 18 to 20 bucks. $27 a card. I would definitely pick up a copy for your collection if you want it. But for your collection, if you do want one, this is not that bad of a price. Hasn't gone up too much. And we all know about box toppers. They could potentially go even higher. Queen Parallel. Why Queen? Whatever. This card was going for like about $3. And now the lowest listed is going for $14. So it's gone up, but not by that much. The booster box, Wave 1 Blue, going for $5,000. Goodness gracious. Considering that this is it's about like a 2 to 3 year old set at this point. Yeah, $5,000 for the first booster box of OPO1 is just incredible. The growth has been insane. Just look at this. Going in just this past year, this booster box has gone from $1,000 all the way up to, well, yeah, you saw it, for $5,000. It's incredible. And wave 2, $1,469. Yeah, So basically wave 2 is the same price that wave 1 was about a year ago, and it's probably just going to keep on going up. It is what it is though. It's the first set, and sealed always goes up more than singles. Going on to Zoro. What? Zoro parallel going for $750. Good lord. This card was like a $300 card for the longest time, $200. Now it's a card that's going $800 lowest listed. Good lord. Now imagine the PSA 10 copy. Goodness gracious. It's insane. The playable, however, not too bad, $5. But it looks like this is going to be rotated out in April. So yeah, play with it while you still can. The alternate art card though, going for $118. Honestly, this card has not gone up that much. It has always been kind of like an $80 card, and going for $110 to $120 is actually not that bad. So I would definitely recommend, if you need this for your collection, to pick it up now rather than later, just because you never know, especially with a popular character like Zoro. Yeah, this card could potentially go up even more. And the artist Akira Igawa, fantastic artist, makes really cool artworks in the One Piece TCG. So be warned. Next, Sanji from Romance Dawn. I keep on doing it. Sorry. $5.25 a card. It's a playable. It's pretty good. It gets rotated out in April though because it's wave 1. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's not too bad. If you want to add it for your decks, you could definitely do so. The alternate art card, on the other hand, going for $61.37. This card has not moved too much. It's always been like a $50 card. Market price $55, most recent sale $55. If you need it for your collection, I would start picking it up, because after $61 it starts going up to 80, 80, 80, and then it goes up to 120. So yes, I would pick up your copy of Sanji and Zoro. Those two cards definitely. And if you can, the other Luffy alternate art card. Going on to the Shanks parallel. This one just went insane. For the longest, it was like a, not even, let me see here. 6 months ago, this card was less than $20. Now it's 89, 108 to 120. It's just gone to the moon. And I don't know. It can potentially keep on going up, but at this price, I don't think it's really worth getting anymore. But it is what it is. If you want it for your collection, go for it. I'm not going to tell you what to buy and what not to buy. The Shanks parallel manga card, however, wow. The first manga of all time, right? The lowest listed is moderately played for $3,000. And the near mint for, no, it got bought out. There's just no more copies. That's the only reason why this is happening. But yeah, I would try to get this card less than $2,000. Do not pay moderately played. That's just bad for a manga card. It is the first manga card of the One Piece TCG, but still, it's too much. Next, Trafalgar Law parallel went all the way to $787 for the errata version, which is just insane. Going for like about $260 just a few months ago, and there's only a few listings left. So yeah, this card is unobtainable at this point. Trafalgar Law, the parallel version, going for like about $50. This one is not that bad actually. $34 was like its kind of high point. Went all the way up to 40. So yes, I would definitely pick up a copy of Trafalgar Law if you want it for your collection. Hasn't gone up too much, and we've seen what's been happening with all these other alternate art cards. They just keep on going up. Ulti 34. No. But it's just because it's the lowest listed, you know. It used to be going for like $10 a card, but now it's going for 34. So and it also has a pre-errata version. Ooh, that might be the reason why it's going up so much. Who's Who box topper, $11. From $1 all the way to $10. If you got 100 of these, congratulations, you're rich. Yamato parallel card. This card was awesome. The artwork, the texturing on this card, fantastic card. For the longest time, it was like a $50, $60 card, so hasn't gone up too much. I would definitely consider picking up a copy for your collection. This card hasn't gone up that much. We've seen what other cards have done, so keep it in mind. It's not too bad of a price point. And the booster pack, like we saw in the beginning, going for $61. If you have one lying around or a bunch of them lying around, hey, might be a good time to maybe sell one or two. But anyway, that's going to be doing it for today. Thank you everybody for watching this market watch of Romance Dawn. Let me know in the comments which one of these cards do you have? Which ones are you guys trying to get? Follow and subscribe and hit that like button and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you on the next market watch, which is going to be OPO2 Paramount War.